Have you ever noticed subtle changes in your health or the health of a senior loved one but brushed it off as just part of aging? Well, what if I told you that some of these seemingly minor signs could actually be early warnings of serious illnesses? That's right. In this video, we'll uncover 6 early warning signs of serious illness in seniors that are often ignored. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's talk about how staying vigilant can make all the difference. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes, and while some of these changes are normal, others might signal underlying health issues that need attention. Unfortunately, many seniors and even their caregivers tend to overlook certain symptoms because they assume it's just part of getting older. But here's the truth. Early detection of potential health problems can significantly improve outcomes and quality of life. For example, fatigue might seem like a harmless side effect of aging, but did you know it could also indicate heart disease, anemia, or even depression? This is why understanding these warning signs is so important. Let me share with you a story. A few years ago, my neighbor, Mrs. Anderson, started feeling unusually tired all the time. She thought it was just her busy schedule catching up with her, so she didn't mention it to her doctor. Months later, she was diagnosed with severe anemia, which had been silently affecting her for a long time. If only someone had recognized those early signs sooner, her treatment journey could have been much smoother. Now, let's get into the first warning sign: unexplained weight loss. While losing weight might sound like a positive change to some, unintentional weight loss in seniors should never be ignored. It can be a red flag for conditions such as cancer, thyroid disorders, or gastrointestinal issues. Imagine this scenario. Mr. Thompson, a 72-year-old retiree, noticed he was losing weight without trying. He attributed it to his reduced appetite and assumed it wasn't a big deal. However, when his family encouraged him to see a doctor, tests revealed early-stage pancreatic cancer. Thanks to the timely diagnosis, he was able to start treatment before the condition worsened. The lesson here? Always take unexplained weight loss seriously and consult a healthcare professional immediately. Next, let's talk about persistent fatigue. Unlike the occasional tiredness we all experience after a long day, persistent fatigue is overwhelming and doesn't improve with rest. It can stem from various causes, including chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart failure, or even mental health challenges like anxiety and depression. Fatigue shouldn't be dismissed as a normal part of aging. In fact, research shows that unresolved fatigue in seniors can lead to increased falls, cognitive decline, and a lower overall quality of life. To illustrate this point, consider Sarah, a vibrant 68-year-old who loved gardening and spending time with her grandchildren. Over time, she began feeling constantly exhausted, even after a full night's sleep. Initially, she chalked it up to her busy lifestyle, but when the fatigue persisted, she sought medical advice. Tests revealed she had an underactive thyroid, which was easily treatable with medication. Today, Sarah is back to enjoying her hobbies and cherishing moments with her family. Her story reminds us that addressing fatigue early can prevent larger complications down the road. Another critical warning sign is frequent infections or slow-healing wounds. As we age, our immune system weakens, making seniors more susceptible to infections like urinary tract infections, pneumonia, or skin infections. Additionally, slow-healing wounds can indicate poor circulation, diabetes, or other underlying conditions. Let me share an example. John, a 75-year-old widower, noticed that small cuts on his legs were taking weeks to heal. At first, he didn't think much of it, but when a minor scratch became infected, he decided to visit his doctor. After running some tests, they discovered he had undiagnosed diabetes. With proper management, John was able to stabilize his blood sugar levels and avoid further complications. His experience highlights the importance of paying attention to your body's ability to heal and seeking help when something seems off. The fourth warning sign is memory lapses or confusion. Memory issues are often associated with aging, but significant memory lapses or sudden confusion can indicate more serious conditions like dementia, Alzheimer's disease, or even infections such as urinary tract infections. For instance, Mary, a 70-year-old grandmother, began forgetting appointments and struggling to follow conversations. Her family initially thought it was just forgetfulness due to stress, but when she became disoriented during a family gathering, they knew something was wrong. A visit to the doctor confirmed she had a urinary tract infection, which was causing her confusion. Once treated, her mental clarity improved dramatically. This case demonstrates how memory-related symptoms shouldn't be dismissed lightly and warrant prompt investigation. Fifth on our list is shortness of breath. While occasional breathlessness can happen to anyone, persistent shortness of breath in seniors could signal serious conditions like heart disease, lung disorders, or even anxiety. Picture this. Robert, an 80-year-old former marathon runner, found himself getting winded just walking up a flight of stairs. Thinking it was simply a sign of aging, he ignored it until one day he experienced chest pain during a routine walk. Rushed to the hospital, he was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Thankfully, with medication and lifestyle adjustments, Robert regained his strength and learned to manage his condition effectively. His story serves as a powerful reminder that shortness of breath should never be overlooked. Finally, let's discuss changes in bowel or bladder habits. Whether it's constipation, diarrhea, frequent urination, or incontinence, these changes can point to gastrointestinal issues, prostate problems, or urinary tract infections. Take Alice, a 69-year-old retiree who started experiencing frequent urges to urinate. Embarrassed by the situation, she avoided discussing it with her doctor until her daughter insisted she seek medical advice. Tests revealed she had an overactive bladder, which was successfully managed through medication and pelvic floor exercises. Her proactive approach not only resolved her discomfort but also prevented potential complications. What we really want is for you to feel equipped with practical tools and solutions that can help you or your loved ones address these issues effectively. So now that we've identified the 6 early warning signs of serious illness in seniors, unexplained weight loss, persistent fatigue, frequent infections or slow-healing wounds, memory lapses or confusion, shortness of breath, and changes in bowel or bladder habits, let's talk about actionable steps you can take to stay proactive about health. First, it's essential to establish a strong relationship with a trusted healthcare provider. Regular checkups are not just routine visits. They're opportunities to discuss any changes you've noticed, no matter how small they may seem. For example, if you've been feeling unusually tired or noticed unexplained weight loss, bring it up during your next appointment. Your doctor can order tests, ask follow-up questions, and provide guidance tailored to your specific situation. Remember, doctors are there to help, but they rely on you to communicate openly and honestly about what's going on with your body. Another important step is keeping a personal health journal. This doesn't have to be complicated. A simple notebook where you jot down symptoms, when they occur, and how long they last can make a world of difference. Let's say you've been experiencing shortness of breath after walking short distances. By tracking when it happens, how severe it feels, and whether anything makes it better or worse, you'll have valuable information to share with your doctor. This kind of detailed record can help them pinpoint potential causes faster and develop a more accurate treatment plan. Now, let's talk about lifestyle adjustments. While some health issues require medical intervention, many conditions can be managed, or even prevented, with healthy habits. For instance, maintaining a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can boost your immune system and support overall well-being. Staying hydrated is equally important, especially for seniors who may be prone to urinary tract infections or constipation. Physical activity, even something as simple as a daily walk, can improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and enhance mental clarity. And don't underestimate the power of social connections. Spending time with friends and family can reduce feelings of loneliness and depression, which are often linked to fatigue and cognitive decline. Of course, managing stress is another critical factor. Chronic stress can weaken the immune system, disrupt sleep patterns, and contribute to a host of physical and mental health problems. Practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or engaging in hobbies you enjoy can help lower stress levels and promote relaxation. If you're unsure where to start, consider joining a local senior center or community group that offers wellness programs tailored to older adults. These activities not only provide structure, but also foster a sense of belonging and purpose. Let me give you a real-life example of how these strategies can work together. Meet Margaret, a 74-year-old widow who began experiencing frequent urinary tract infections and occasional memory lapses. At first, she felt overwhelmed and didn't know what to do. But instead of ignoring the symptoms, she decided to take action. She started by scheduling regular appointments with her primary care physician and keeping a detailed health journal to track her symptoms. With her doctor's guidance, she adjusted her diet to include more water-rich foods like cucumbers and melons, which helped flush out toxins and reduce the frequency of infections. She also joined a low-impact exercise class at her local gym, which improved her energy levels and gave her a chance to meet new people. Over time, Margaret noticed significant improvements in both her physical and mental health. Her story shows that small, consistent changes can lead to big results. But what if you're caring for a senior loved one? How can you ensure they receive the attention and care they need? One effective approach is creating an open line of communication. Encourage them to share how they're feeling without judgment or pressure. Sometimes, seniors hesitate to speak up because they don't want to worry others or feel like a burden. Reassure them that their health matters and that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. You might also consider accompanying them to doctor's appointments to provide emotional support and help clarify any questions or concerns. Technology can also play a role in monitoring senior health. Wearable devices like fitness trackers or smartwatches can monitor heart rate, activity levels, and even sleep patterns, providing valuable insights into overall well-being. There are also apps designed specifically for medication management, reminding users when to take their pills and alerting caregivers if doses are missed. While technology isn't a substitute for professional medical care, it can serve as a helpful tool in staying organized and informed. Lastly, financial planning is an aspect of senior health that's often overlooked but incredibly important. Medical expenses can add up quickly, especially for chronic conditions requiring ongoing treatment. Explore options like Medicare, supplemental insurance, or community resources that offer affordable healthcare services. Planning ahead can alleviate some of the stress associated with unexpected medical bills and allow seniors to focus on their recovery and well-being. At this point, I want to pause and remind you that while we've covered a lot of ground today, every individual's journey is unique. The key takeaway here is to remain vigilant, prioritize self-care, and seek professional advice whenever needed. Whether you're a senior yourself or caring for an older adult, remember that you're not alone. There are countless resources, support groups, and healthcare professionals ready to assist you along the way. Before we conclude, I'd love to hear from you again. Which of these tips resonates most with you? Is there a particular strategy you'd like to try, or perhaps you have your own experience to share? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and learn from your experiences. And if you know someone who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. Together, we can create a supportive community focused on empowering seniors to live healthier, happier lives. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We're committed to bringing you valuable insights and practical advice on topics that matter most to you and your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care and stay proactive about your health.